Hello people, this is Lost Vector, and today I'm playing as Varus, but it's also a special video because it's the first in a series of how-to videos. This one I am calling How to Not Suck, Part 1, The Basics. So I'm going to talk about general strategy and basically how to play the game and not completely suck. So I'm going to skip over a lot of the pro details and just give you little tips and explain the reasons why I'm playing the way I am. And I'm not claiming to be a pro, just claiming that maybe if you follow this guide you won't get yelled at as much if you're a noob. And there's nothing wrong with being a noob. Everyone's a noob. Everyone starts as a noob and then shows that they aren't through their actions. So hopefully by following this guide a little bit, it'll help out your game. Alright, so while we're walking, I can explain the role I am playing right now. So I am Varus, and he is an AD, that's a attack damage champion. So he does physical attacks. And there's two types of attacks in the game. Magic, or what they say as AP. Ooh, okay, this is not exactly a how to not suck move. This is more of a pro move, but this is what's called an invasion. So, and I do not know that language. So we are invading their blue, and I'll explain the significance of this in a second, but let's just make sure we get it all. Alright, that was pretty easy. No resistance. So that's their side, this is our side, and we were invading their jungle. Their jungle is these things, little creeps that just hang out inside off the beaten path. And we are now in the laning phase, where we have usually two people bottom, one mid, who's usually the mage, does AP damage, and a solo top. And the reason why we have a solo top is because we have one person running around in our jungle killing the jungle creeps. So getting these last hits, gotta wait, and attack. Okay, so the jungler, that's what he's doing. He's getting all the experience points from the jungle creeps, and basically allows us to maximize the experience gain from everybody, because if more people are in the lane, then the experience is shared. The important thing to know is you don't have to kill the stuff to get the experience. You just have to be in the area when the stuff dies. So, talking about creeps, not the enemy champions. And the enemy champions, in order to get experience, you have to kill them or assist the person. Ooh, almost messed them up quite a bit. Thanks, Soraka, she's healing me. So, so yeah, she needs to get closer to get experience for these guys, but she's basically letting me get all of what's called the farm. So that's basically last hitting these minions to get the gold. You only get gold from assists, kills, and killing minions, which is... oh, should have got the middle one. Last hitting. So last hitting is really what I want to talk about first, but then a lot happened while we were just starting out. So last hitting is the most important skill of the game, because it's the thing you do the most, and it sets the tone for the rest of the game. I missed. Last hitting is not just hitting and then hoping you get the last hit for the gold, because you only get gold if you get the kill, the shot that basically killed the thing. Last hitting is waiting for the HP to go down and then attacking it to get the gold. And the reason why you wait and not just spam everything is because if you just miss that one. If you just auto attack until everything is dead all the time, then this minion wave, our minion wave, pushes beyond this river and up towards their tower, and it's not a safe place to be. You don't want to be pushed too far early game, because what happens is their enemy jungler, his job is to do what's called ganks. Okay, ganks are basically sneak attacks. So if you imagine you're in enemy territory beyond this river because you're pushing the minions too far. Oh, see, here's a gank coming in from Chandramere. Oh. Sorry, I get quiet when I go in concentration mode. But yeah, what a time to talk about ganks. Okay, so there is our jungler trying to go in for a gank. And I'm low on health, so I wasn't really able to push, and I didn't know he was ganking until just now. So he was pretty much just chasing, hoping to get a kill. But yeah, so imagine if we were all the way over here because we were pushing this minion wave back. Then we would have been super vulnerable to that attack, and probably both of us would have died. Luckily we were back here because we're just, you know, I'm not killing the minions until the last hit. So that's last hitting. It's a bit of a skill because you have to look at the rate at which the HP bar is going down and not wait too long like I just did. I waited too late and didn't get it. It's hard when all the minions are concentrating one guy. You kind of have to time it just right, or else you'll miss out. But an enemy has been slain. It's you know, the first skill you should really master above all other skills. Now as an 80 bot or 80 range character, like I said, I'm auto attacking. I got range, so my auto attacks attack from range. There's melee champions that their auto attacks are with their hands, basically. So that's what Leona is. She's a melee champ. So I can kind of poke her a bunch of times, and she can't do anything about it while I attack because she has to get close. So that's the difference between melee and range. Of course, pretty simple. She's a range character. She's a support. And what her role is to make sure that I am supported. Oh crap. And she did a really good job of... Oh, save me, save me, save me, save me! Ah! I think yeah, I was on cooldown. I was a little too aggressive staying in there. No problem. So when you die, it's a perfect time to buy. You respawn back at base after a certain amount of time, and you use the gold you earned from farming, last hitting, to buy important items. And if you don't know what to buy, because you're not familiar with what all the items are, what they do, there's this nice little recommended items list. Basically, whatever champion you select, there'll be some sort of recommended items list that you can just kind of go off of. So, you know, just clicking on them, and then you see what you can buy, and you can see there's these sub-items that build into it. There is no disadvantage for buying the item all at once or buying sub-items first, because it just all builds into it. And then as you build those items, the more powerful one obviously gives bonuses for being a combined item. But yeah, so just kind of go with, you always want to maximize what you bought. So if you have enough gold for the sub items, not enough gold to buy the major thing outright, just try to buy as many of the sub items as possible. Hey, I gotta help this guy. Messed them up good.
I am forsaken.
Now I'm not blast hitting, which I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, there. Wait for it. Last hit. All right. Wait for it. Last hit. All right. You do that, and you get the gold. Now, as a support carrier, support character, Soraka, that's who she is. Her job is to heal me. Oop.
Slain an enemy. Executed.
There is no salvation. Bloodshed carries a price.
I like encouraging the team, you know, telling people they do well if they do well, because it gets people, you know, feeling good about the game, and if they feel good, then they play well. You don't want people feeling bad about what they're doing. Now, why I say it was well played, because she did die, but she died to the tower. No one got the credit for it. So when you get killed by champions from the other team, it gives them a bunch of experience and a bunch of gold. But essentially, since no one hit her while she was over there, oh crap, this is bad. I gotta get out of here. Oh, they were tougher to kill that time. Probably because they were able to buy items and come back. Let's see what they bought. Oh, he's got a bunch of Dorn's Blades. Now, Dorn's Blades, they don't build into anything. They're good starting items. They stack up, though. What I mean by they stack up is that for every Dorn's Blade you have, you get the bonus, the full bonus of that Dorn's Blade. Some items, they have a unique thing such that if you buy 2 of them, you don't get the advantage of having 2. So that's why, that's the difference of having something that stacks versus something that is unique. So you don't want to waste items, waste money on things that are unique. They don't say they stack, but they would have said, for example, unique passive or unique active. Those things don't stack. So that's just a little pro tip there. Alright, so I was talking about Soraka and what her role is. She's support, obviously, she heals me. But another thing is, she doesn't attack for last hits to get farm, because it is more valuable for the AD range person to get the gold to get damage items than for her to get support items. Because her support items are generally cheaper than my attack items. So the convention is she just kind of sits back and lets me get all the farm. And she's doing her role very well because she's not attacking minions. If you're an AD range playing bot with another character who is, you can't really tell if they're a good support or not because they're attacking stuff, or if they're competing for last hits with you, then it might be that they don't care about supporting, or they are just not aware of the general convention of, you know, how to be a good support. Sometimes it's good to push the lane. Sometimes obviously the name of the game is to kill the Nexus, and you can't do that without pushing. But we're not in a pushing phase yet. We're too weak. The tower will basically kill us if we engage it, because we're still only level 9. So the reason why we don't push, obviously, is we don't want to be pushed beyond the river and get what's happening over here? Susceptible to ganks from the jungler.
My purpose is clear.
So right now our enemies are missing from bot, and one of them is pushing mid.
My work is not done.
I guess I shouldn't assume you guys know what bot, mid, and top mean, but basically, this is the bot lane, you call it bot. That's middle lane, we call this mid, and that's top lane, call that top.
I'm on borrowed
So,
time.
top, mid, bot. And when champions, enemy champions, aren't where they're supposed to be, usually you call out MIA.
They will know.
So you'll say something like, oh, Twitch, we don't see him. He's bottom. He's supposed to be bottom, but he's not. Bot MIA. That tells all of our teammates that he is not where he's supposed to be. He is probably being sneaky, trying to attack some other lane to kind of gang up on him. And since everyone was busy doing other crazinesses, I was able to push the tower. So only when it was safe, I decided to push past the river. Now, safe is a relative term because anyone that is missing could potentially be coming up to. Oh, look who I found. And that's what he gets for invading our jungle like that. So picked up a free easy kill. And I'm killing the jungle creeps for this red buff. This red buff is an offensive buff. So killing it gives me, let's see, use units attack, slow the target, and burn them over several seconds. The buff holder is slain, then it transfers to the killer. So yeah, if you kill somebody with a buff, you get the buff, and then the timer resets. The lizard buff is red, it's for offense, it does damage over time. Kind of sets them on fire a little bit, as you can see.
Give me a target.
And then also slows them. So it's good to have for anybody that's a good attacker.
My purpose is clear.
Oh,
Shut down.
she put it outside the. Usually you want to put them inside the bush so you can see. She accidentally put it on the. This is a sight ward that allows you to see enemies that are invisible also. Oh boy.
I am forsaken. Forgiveness.
Ooh, we're gonna get these two. Double kill. Awesome. Now I know this is the how to not suck video, not the how to dominate video, but you know I just can't help it sometimes. No, actually I am just very well supported by Soraka, and I just happen to be getting in good attack situations where trading seems to go in our favor. So now that our bottom lane is completely, the tower is pushed.
Beware a man with nothing.
Oh man. Oh, I got the snipe!
Carries a price.
Yes! Oh crap, but I'm super low on health. Yeah, I sniped her.
My work is
Oh, I'm back in it. Thanks, Soraka. That was a lucky snipe on my part, but she was lucky that I missed my ult, which was immobilize. So at this phase in the game, because we killed the bottom tower, our job, basically, the lane portion. Oh, crud. We did our job. We killed our.
Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
How does he already have a... Oh boy, I'm low on health. Oh, thanks, Soraka. So as I was saying, we already killed the bottom tower. There's no real reason to push that to the next tower until the other frontline towers are destroyed. So top is down, mid is still yet to be destroyed. So now we get to this point where unless the minions are pushing all the way to ours, we're gonna go help the other lanes. So this is a good position to be in because we can outnumber them. While the other teams might need to try to stay in their lane to farm. Now, it's true that having more people in the lane spreads out the experience for the creeps, but at this point, we're not so worried about getting last hits as we are about finally pushing towers and killing the enemies. So if you kill an enemy champion, all that experience is shared with whoever helped in that kill. So there's not really a disadvantage to having more people in a fight when it comes to oh shoot, I forgot about her. I meant to say snipe, not a snip. But either way. So what happened there was her Zyra, who's a mage, her passive ability, which makes her special. Everybody has a passive over here. Mine is on a kill or assist, I gain a lot of attack speed. It's kind of a nice little bonus. Oh no! What's gonna happen? Will he survive? No! So close. Oh crap, I have a ton of gold. I need to spend it. Her pass... Okay, so Zyra's passive was when she dies, she turns into this plant that can shoot like this spitting barb of death for, you know, a certain distance. And that's what she did. She aimed it straight at me and killed me. And I sniped her over here, so it was kind of like a payback. So that's cool. I shouldn't have stayed in that fight as long as I did because I was really low on health. But just tried to help the team to get a kill. Kill these minions. As you can see, I'm attacking a bit faster these days because I bought a bunch of items that gave me attack speed as well as life steal, so I can heal by attacking things. So as you can imagine, a combination of life steal and attack speed is a good one to have. As AD ranged, I need to make sure I'm not in the front line getting attacked by super hurty melee champs like Tryndamere. That's this guy with the glowing red around him. So my job is to attack, but also disengage if they get too close. Oh, and we have a Twitch in the area. Someone put this sight ward down, or vision ward, so they can see invisible champs like this guy. Nice taunt. So what Arya did just right there is she used this ability that taunted the rat, which made it so that that rat... Oop, there's another taunt. Ooh. Made the champ have to attack her, which is great. Basically takes that champion out of the person's control and makes them walk towards the enemy team, which is perfect because he walked straight for us and we were able to kill him. what was added bonus was he walked into my little hail of arrows, which was the desecrated ground, so it reduces movement speed as well. So that's just, you know, details, but in general it was a good team play on her part. I'm a little too far in front for my comfort, and I'm getting beat up a little bit, but I got a nice support character that can heal me, and I also have lifesteal that when minions come I can attack stuff to get my life back. So that's why sometimes I'm in the front lines playing a little aggressive, because watch, my life will go up. You see these green numbers, 95, 46, 46, my health, like a loading bar, all better. So 80 champs usually do attack speed, lifesteal, and critical. I haven't built critical yet. I didn't need to flash out. I did it just because the enemy melee champs love to focus the 80 range. They usually have a ton of kills, so they're worth a lot of gold when you kill them. I'm on a roll. And I stole her blue. See, she had blue, so, and when I killed her, I got it. I got the blue. That's a nice bonus. Blue for me is not so bad. What blue does, it gives massive mana regen. So before it went away, I'll shoot. Let's go. See, 59. That's pretty good. I don't know what my natural mana regen is, but because I'm in 80 range, I don't build any mana items. Don't really need to, because you don't rely on your abilities as much as you rely on your auto attack damage. See, I'm doing a lot of damage just from auto attacks, and I don't use my special abilities as often as I need to. I just use them to, like, situationally for getting the snipe, or the helping slow down the enemy champs. I think I got a hit on that too. Right now I could use my abilities. I can basically spam them because I got the blue buff, so there's no reason not to just go crazy on them. That was a little risky because the tower is there, but I had my whole team to support me, and I gambled, and it paid off. So as you can see, we're doing a really good job pushing. We're in the what's called the team phase, or yeah, basically the team phase, where we group up as a team and push lanes. Now, as you can see, that gives opportunity for other champions from the other team to push the lanes that were not yet pushed by them. It puts them in a super vulnerable position, though, because look, our entire team is in the process of surrounding them. So with any luck, we can catch this guy. He's a good escaper, though. Ooh, and I sniped him, though. Get that mushroom! Oh, but then we got surrounded. Yep, their entire team, while we were busy chasing, regrouped and then cut us off. So that's one thing you gotta be careful of, is when you're chasing, you kind of get this, like, tunnel vision bloodlust where you're like, oh, we're gonna get them. And while it was pretty much safe to chase them this way or this way, not so much this way, and it was taking too long for us to kill them. Obviously, enough time for their entire team to go whoop and just focus me and kill me. And how much gold? Hey, killed my, yeah. So when someone's on a killing spree, they're worth more gold. 404 gold, that's alright.
Work is not done.
So I have some gold to spend. I'm going to finish this item. And now finally I get to do what's the most fun. It's critical strike. Now I'm not quite there yet, but I have a lot of gold for the sub items. I didn't even buy any of the critical aspects of it yet, but I have a lot more attack damage. It's going to make me very dangerous in team fights. And we have a pretty decent team, making sure that I can get into the fight and be safe. And they're doing enough work themselves, which is pretty good. Look at me, one-shotting all these minions.
Do what I must.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So when that critical procs, then I get a lot of damage. I also get lifesteal proportional to how much damage I do. So if I just one-shot the big wolf. If I critical, then I get a lot more health as well. So I usually, some people like to build critical first. To me, it's kind of like a gambling thing. Critical is not a sure thing. It's just a bonus. And since, yeah, we're not going to chase Tryndamere. I like to invest in things that are pretty much a sure thing with like attack speed and attack damage up front. You might not get those epic damage amounts early on from random criticals, but you'll have a more sustained attacks, and attack speed plus attack damage is, I don't know, just, it seems like if you can get more hits in consistently, then you can maximize those opportunities where, they got in your attack zone. So, plus with the lifesteal, it's a good way to sustain in the lane when you're getting beat up and maybe you don't have a good support with heals. Ooh, this guy's gonna try to chase me. See, luckily I had flash and flashed out. He disengaged. But could have been bad because he's good at chasing. And if he gets into melee range on me, I'm just toast. I am a paper doll. I am a glass cannon. I don't have huge bursts like mages, like Ari, this blue one. She has the blue buff. She's a mage, she has burst damage. I have lots of auto attack damage, but we're both squishy, meaning we only need a few hits on us and then we're dead. Nice heal. Ooh, I'm low. Let's auto hit attack for some health. So yeah, just a few hits I'm down, so I have to be really careful with my life. So if you're 80 range, make sure you're not in the front getting targeted, because they love to focus you if they're smart. So that brings me to the focus aspect of how to not suck. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh, so close. I got ultimated. I had a heal. Oh no, Tryndamere is pushing. You might get this in time, but I need to stop him. And I have this.
Beware a man with nothing to lose.
I don't have full health, but I can't let him. Oh, he got away. He didn't go up like I thought he would. I probably should have waited to use my ult, which stunned him, until after. But we did save the inhibitor. Okay. So I was talking about who to focus and who to not. When you're an AD and you have a lot of damage, basically, in my mind, any target in range is a target you should attack. If you are lucky enough to have options, as in squishies are in your range, then by all means attack the squishies, because they're gonna go down in like 3 hits if you manage to be able to get close enough. The thing about that is squishies usually, as they should, stay in the back. You shouldn't be chasing squishies as an AD range. Now, the AP, you know, mages and the tanks that may have some damage abilities or crowd control, as in they can stun them and do damage, like Malphite. He's doing a good job of killing stuff. That's that big rock-like dude. He can rush in and go kill stuff, but not... oh boy. See, I'm killing the one closest to me. No! See, I didn't want to get closer to more damage. So I was able to do a lot of damage on their tank. So because I can do damage to anybody, I'll just attack anybody. And because I have attack speed, I can pretty much take down anyone's health pretty quickly. Now, it's true that the tanks will be able to take more hits, but in an extended battle, they're going to go down just like anybody else. So you shouldn't try to go closer into the middle of the fray to attack the squishies when it's dangerous. If a squishy is caught off guard, you know, and they are off the side and you can flank them, then yeah, you want to kill them. You want to, you know, attack those people because they're going to go down quicker. But, you know, if you are in a team fight, a proper team fight, where all of their, you know, strong melee champs are up front and all their tanks are protecting their AD range and AP range characters, then you're just gonna kill yourself by rushing in. So stay on the outside, auto attack anybody you can, and switch your priority to targets of opportunity when you can. Now, if you'll get people mad on your team if you're an AP and you're wasting all your mana on the tanks that have like magic resist and a lot of armor or whatever, you know, because you're mana dependent. So, and a lot of those abilities are cooldown dependent as well. Waited for him.
I am forsaken. I do what I must.
Now, with the lifesteal I have, I can do a lot of trades, and I can... Trades meaning, like, if I'm attacking somebody, and I'm attacking them, or they're attacking me, oh crud! Yeah, that was an unfortunate situation, because they rushed in and crowd controlled me. So there's nothing I could do, but I tried flashing, I hit the wall, I was a little flustered, didn't quite know where I was, so I was there and it flashed on the wall. I didn't really get to where I wanted to go, but at that point, I knew I was going to die. I just needed to do as much damage as possible, and a lot of magic damage. Okay, anyway, so I just had to stay in there and do as much damage as I could. I wasn't going to run or kite. I just needed to stay there and attack. I could try to, you know, attack run to get, you know, some distance. That's kind of a pro move, you know, to hit and run. But my attacks are so fast that I wouldn't be running very far before I was able to attack again. So I knew it was just going to be a quick battle. It was going to be over pretty soon. I needed to just do as much damage as possible, so I chose one, I focused on them, and I was able to kill them. And they were both tanks. So the fact that I was able to kill a tank in a 2v1 means I'm pretty damaged. I'm I don't know, I'm pretty dangerous. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Pretty dangerous. Oh, there's an AD range just destroying our mage. Ooh, but we had a good heal by Soraka. Oh, but she's getting surrounded. Don't get stunned, don't get slowed. I'm a-coming. Stay alive. Stay alive, Jason. Oh no! I rushed in there. I will not do that next time, but I had an ult. I thought maybe I could, you know, stun them and hit them a few times and kite them, you know, running back, hitting and run. But I end up dying really quick, and you don't want to die this late in the game because the higher level you are, we're all level 18 at this point, the longer it is you are dead for. So this is where when someone dies, the other team, that whoever is still alive, has a lot of time to start taking advantage of your death. It's like a power play situation. So this is where they can come back and push the towers. We still haven't got that inhibitor. Okay, we just gotta play smart and push this lane to the inhibitor and take it down. I'm alive. I'm going for my last item. Games usually don't last this long. But it's a good game. It's pretty close. And I'm working on my final armor slot, or item slot, which is going to be an item piece at this point. Kill these real quick. Random bits of gold. Oh! Oh, you're not getting away this time, buddy. And that's how you do it. With the right focus, proper teamwork, you can systematically destroy the other team. I got somewhat lucky in that I wasn't completely focused. Kind of caught them off guard. But if they see me and they know I'm a threat, and they know I can die pretty quickly, oh, let's go for the win, I guess. Yep, this is gonna win the game right here. I couldn't get the good game up. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope it was informative and entertaining at the same time. And it was a little stuttery, I know, because I kept switching thoughts mid-battle because things were happening that I needed to talk about. But yeah, hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Take care.